Welcome to part 3 of the Sonic the Hedgehog CD commentary. And why the heck is Sonic CD... why the heck is Stardust Speedway, reversing its music a bit? That's actually not abnormal. The reason why it is reversed in the first place is actually because of the fact that, I don't even know how to put it. But that's how it is in Sonic the Hedgehog Boom. But, enough of that. Past track. Take me away. Deliver, don't I can't get enough of this song. Oh, man. This is debatably the utmost debated song in my region, and it's because of one simple thing. You see, Stardust Speedway Past suffers from a similar issue that happened in track 13 of RBI 94, and that is, depending on your listening ability, what will happen is the following. What can potentially happen is, while you're listening to the music, the song will skip a beat. It will skip a beat or a half beat, and you will hear the song play slightly deferred as opposed to how you're used to it. So, like, instead of it might actually lose a few of those notes and instead push some of the sounds a little further ahead. And, yeah, Sonic's ducking there because apparently he lost his balance on something he was not supposed to lose his balance on. Those are actually individual platforms, those little squares. That's why that happens. Bad hitbox detection, or bad physics, or just however that was programmed. It was just bad. You made Sonic scared, game. Either way, I'm extremely surprised that I can hear that. It's kind of like in track 13 of RBI 94. It goes like dun 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 dun. But the way it's supposed to go is dun 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 dun. I'll show off that at some point. Either way, it's not hard to figure out. It's just it all depends on your precision. If you have proper listening precision, you can hear both variants, no matter how good or bad your hearing is. By the way, I love this palette, but it's not too Roya-esque. I prefer plum and gold, or at least some form of extremely dark pink that emulates purple combined with gold, if we're talking about the present. In the past, you know what the past kind of reminds me of? Not including the foreground, I'm just strictly talking about the background. Like, if the sky changed color, it reminds me of something that you would see in, Duck, what is it? Reicher Entertainment. Because Reicher, when they changed to their 1993 splash screen, the palette was actually kind of a bit more like that. Only a bit more summer in terms of color, but I ducking loved it. When I say this, I'm primarily talking about the mountains in the background. I'm not talking about these, I'm not talking about this Lincoln Memorial style building that we keep passing by. What duck are we? Are we in Washington, D.C.? Are we in Washington, D.C.? Because I would love to know. But yeah, this entire area just it just reminds me of Reicher. I love Reicher. I love that splash screen. Can't get enough of that jingle. The 1989 to 1993 variant features a saxophone that it might as well be Kenny G playing on the ducking thing. By the way, that's the last Metal Sonic projector of the game that we're about to destroy. And funny thing about that, the reason why there will be no more is because once you defeat Metal Sonic, Metallic Madness doesn't have them. It doesn't have any projectors, so it makes no sense for Metal Sonic to still be there. Which is kind of ironic, because in the good future, you don't get to see these birds or other animals present. Not at all. In fact, I'm actually kind of sad that I did all the good futures, because, if I could mention something, like, some of the enemies in this are very lovely, because, there's, the ones that we see, some are kind of like these little floating puffballs, something you'd see, like, out of a Kirby game. And then, of course, there's also the ones that kind of have, like, a bit of a... They're kind of, like, built like light bulbs. They're supposed to be lightning bugs, so to speak. Except if there's more than one of them, they can basically chain together a line of electricity, and... Wow. I mean, Duck, it just... It can damage you, but the issue, or the fact of the matter is, you don't have to really worry if that happens, because you have enough time. You have enough time to get away before that even occurs. So, take it from me. You won't have to worry about saving Uranus more than you have to. Either way, we're in the good future now. Now, this background was recycled for Return of Shadow. Lovely ROM hack by Jonic Ross and friends. Seriously, is Return of Shadow done, or is it... No, it's not done. It's not done. He said it himself. It's not dead. It's just in... Is it in a development hell, could I say? I don't know. By the way, yes, the aerial speed cap is still in play here. So if you want to do a proper super peel out or spin dash jump, you have to make sure that what you do is you jump without holding any directional button. Because if you do that, you're going to screw up. But 60. But now, I want to say something about having 60 rings. When I first played Sonic the Hedgehog, I'm one of those guys that played Sonic 2 before playing Sonic 1. And Sonic 3... or at least Sonic and Knuckles before Sonic 3. It's just because, you know, O.J. Simmons didn't have all the games on him whenever we would hang out at my house. Homebase 3 or Homebase 1996. Yeah, I miss O.J. Simmons. Really great guy. He's one of the reasons why I still do gaming today. But, yeah, when I was playing Sonic the Hedgehog for the first time, you know, when I made it to the special stage, I had 60 rings. So I assumed you needed 60 rings to get to go into the special stages. I'm one of those guys that did not grow up with the manual. I didn't even get Sonic Mega Collection Plus until 2005. Christmas of 2005, I think. It was either sometime in December. It was sometime in December, I think before the 25th. Maybe, I think, December 5, actually. Wow, I'm surprised. That was a gift from my grandmother. Can't forget it. I still even have the old disc. Still works perfectly. Whoa. Metallic madness. What are you doing to my body? That 12-second sample, it just surges through me like... I don't even know. I don't know, I think I've gone insane. But I'm happy. I'm happy and I'm okay. This is actually the bad feature music that you're hearing here, but the reason why I'm using it is for one reason and one reason only. I don't like the present music. The present music does not fit this level well. It just doesn't. The international version fits better for the present day music as opposed to what we got in the US version. Is that a shame? Is that a shame? By the way, why the heck did that chainsaw enemy or chainsaw enemy? Oh wow. Buzzsaw or whatever buzzsaw enemy. Why did that circular buzzsaw enemy look a bit cartoonish in design? I mean, it reminds me of something you would see in like Duck, how do I want to put it? It reminds me of something I've seen out of like Sonic before the sequel, Chrono Adventure after the sequel, but primarily Chrono Adventure. Now, for those of you that are wondering, will I get to the non-canon fan games for Sonic the Hedgehog? Yes, I will. I will play Sonic the Hedgehog Classic. I will be playing Project AXSX, the Sonic Extreme remake. In fact, I'm going to be doing that whenever it's fully done, assuming it's not fully done by this point. Because before I even get into games of Sonic the Hedgehog released in 1997, I have to do Extreme. There's no way about it, no two ways about it. I will be doing before the sequel, I will be doing Chrono Adventure, I will be doing after the sequel. I just don't know when. Because those games came out. I'm technically playing these games in order of release date. The only reason why I played Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Genesis and Mega Drive out of order was because I didn't have the commentators I wanted for Sonic the Hedgehog Master System at the time. But if I play any of the other games out of order, it's just because I forgot about them. Also, by the way, I was kind of surprised when I found out that... How did Dr. Zap fire you so high in the air? Even though it's moving so slow? Sir Isaac Newton would like to have a word, you Sega! And I mean that rather literally, because that's not how gravity works. That would be like if I were to be lowly lifted up in my chair, in my armchair, lovely Commonwealth of Massachusetts, OMIS series armchair at a low speed, and then I'm skyrocketed into space, like shot to the moon, just because they decided to lift me up at, like, I don't know, maybe like 0.01 miles per hour. Oh, by the way, I don't think anybody's actually made this joke before, but welcome to Donkey Kong's Bongo Factory. Actually, no, I take that back. I found that in the comments section for the extended soundtrack. You know those extended videos where it's basically like 15 and a half or 30 minutes of endless loops of music. Yeah, the Good Future, the 2011 version of the Good Future loop for Metallic Madness. It basically, yeah, one of the guys said, "Welcome to Donkey Kong's Bongo Factory," or Drum Factory, and yeah, this song is filled to the rim with so many bongos, you can't even get enough of it. It's as if it kind of does make you feel though, like, hey, you saved the world. Now you just have a little more to do. You still got to beat Robotnik. While in the Japanese version, it feels more like you did a good job, which actually makes me question why the Bad Future. The Bad Future music. It makes in the U.S. version, Bad Future music makes you feel like there's still hope. Everything seems bad and all, but there's still possibly a chance you could save everything from going kaput. Whereas in the Japanese version, if you listen to the lyrics, it's like, simply put, it basically says, you screwed up. Don't even try doing anything else. Everything is over. The world is over. You screwed up. You need to restart the game. Metallic Madness Bad Future is scary. It's scary and I don't like it. It's scary to that point. That's why I prefer the way we got it in this. And that's why I prefer the Good Future over the Bad Future. It's basically showing that, yes, technology and nature can live alongside one another. And that's what we need to learn in North America if we truly want to have a properly living or a properly livable Earth. Metallic Madness Good Future is basically what would happen if Jill Stein, if Al Gore, if Bernie Sanders were president right this second. This is what we've been waiting for. Why the heck is it that the political party establishment is the reason why we can't have independent or Green Party people, or even Al Gore as our next president. Why is that? Why is it, game? Why? Tell me. I don't know. I can't explain it myself. I feel lost, game. By the way, I like that. I like that you can do that. That's a lovely gimmick. And this is a lovely gimmick too. You have to destroy 6 of these guys in order to, or is it 3? In order to go to the next room. Nope, it's 3. I thought it was 6. Huh. What am I smoking? I want whoever's playing the bongos. I want to smoke whatever the guy playing the bongos is smoking. Cause man, I don't know anybody that can play bongos like that. Not even me. And bear in mind, I grew up with bongos. Lovely African guy from Guinea-Bissau. I don't know his name. I can't remember him. I can't remember his name. But oh man. His drums, his bongos, I'd say they're probably as tall as my legs, but they play so beautifully. Can't stress that enough. By the way, I'm just trying to bum rush this boss. I'm not trying to fight this boss without getting hit, because this boss goes on for way too long. I think it goes on for about 2 or so minutes if you decide to do it without taking damage. If you want to see a virtually flawless run of this, watch Clement's commentary. You'll thank me later. Either way, now for the first time, I think on this region of YouTube, you're going to be hearing the good ending with the Japanese audio. So enjoy. And that, ladies and gentle people, is Sonic the Hedgehog CD, at least for the US version. And I'll be truthful, I just looked through the credits. Toei Animation did the animation for this game. Wow. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to that. Wow. No wonder why it looks so good. I love these guys. I swear, Toei Animation has done everything. I mean, look, they did G.I. Joe, they did the Transformers, and when I say that, I mean Transformers Generation 1. I think they also did the Headmasters, Super God Master Force, Victory, Beast Wars 2 and Neo, and a few others in the animated series. I think they also did the 1986 version of My Little Pony. Oh my goodness, that's 30 years old. Now, this comes from a guy that has never actually watched the 1986 version of My Little Pony. Trust me, watch the 86 version of My Little Pony. I would prefer that over Friendship is Magic. I prefer Gen 1 over Gen 4 any day, if only because it's where it started. I prefer to watch a series from where it started rather than from the utmost recent generation. It's why I still prefer, the original generation of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters over anything we get in, like, Zexal or 5Ds. I haven't even followed the Pendulum series. I haven't even done that. I haven't even followed the series that has Pendulum summoning. But still. Now, I know the video's over. I know the commentary is basically over by this point, but I also wanted to mention the lyrics for Sonic Boom. The second verse, which basically says, make your move, work it out. That's what life is all about. It's your adventure. Basically, what it's saying, in my view, is that, and there's a similar message in Cosmic Eternity. What it's basically saying is, whatever happens in your own life, make decisions that you know is right for you and right for everybody that is involved with you. Do what you know will make you happy, and also feel assured that you don't feel destroyed inside at times. Like, of course, how I have over the years. I'm sure that a good amount of you know how serious my life has been over the past 3 years and change at this point. Give or take everything that had gone on for the past 14 years and 8 months prior to that. But you get what I'm saying here. So, let's end this on a good note. Consider this final portion of the commentary to basically be a little mini editorial. So, yes. Basically, from what I'm interpreting from the lyrics, make decisions that you know will be the best for you, that will make you happy, that will make all of us happy together. Because no matter what we do, we're all in it, and it's all an adventure that we share. Even if sometimes we get swayed off course, or even if at times we feel as if there's no hope, as if there's nothing more we can do. We are the best of who we are. That must not ever be forgotten, no matter how far in time we progress. And to be truthful, I think that will just about do it. Okay. So, coming up next will be parts 4 to 6. And those will be the Japanese, or... Again, it's the US version just with the CDDA music cut out and replaced with Beta 510 and Japanese music. So, we'll get to that. We'll all have a gay old time. But bear in mind, that will not be showing up until the After Dark hours. I want to make sure that I at least have some form of variety. So, of course, as you know, the US version came out this evening on Friday. And so, it'll be coming out during the After Dark hours on Friday, going into Saturday. So, hoping you enjoy that. And we'll be seeing you for then. I think part 4 will probably be aired at, I want to say, maybe sometime around 11 Pacific, so 2 Eastern later tonight. So, yeah. Now for the record, even though this is uploaded on Friday, this was recorded on September 22. Yeah, it took me about a week just to get all the footage necessary to get all this ready. Ugh. Finding the soundtrack for Sonic the Hedgehog Boom was a pain in the Dick Cheney in itself. So, kudos to Spencer Nilsson, Howard Drossen, and whoever else composed the tracks for this music. And, you know, kudos to Christian Whitehead for porting the game to modern consoles and handhelds and other stuff. I'll get to your version eventually. Sometime after Sonic the Hedgehog 4 and Sonic Adventure 6 Vivid Sound Hybrid Colors. Better simply known as Sonic Colors. It'll be a good time. Good day and good time. I'm sure of it. Either way, I'm Roya. See you for part 4.